The most terrifying sort of hooliganism, brazen criminal assault by the alleged meat mafia coming in from Karnataka's Kodipalya. And the person at the receiving end of this murderous attack, and I'm going to play out the sound on this video in just a moment for you, ladies and gentlemen, is India Today reporter Shivan Chanana. This was during a raid by the police on an illegal meat mafia slaughterhouse in the Kodipalya village on Tuesday, where bones, skulls and calf intestines were found lying on the ground along with pools of blood. 71 calves were found hidden under low-lying trees behind dense bushes. And India Today's reporter came under the most brutal form of attack. He was punched, he was kicked, he was threatened with murder, his equipment was broken, his phone was snatched. As the calves were being rescued, an angry mob gathered and surrounded the police, activists, and that's when India Today's reporter Shivan Chanana was assaulted in this manner. The people you see on your screen have no regard for the law. They consider themselves completely above the law and their birthright to carry on the business of an illegal, unlicensed slaughterhouse, very much part of the meat mafia. They threatened our reporter, they damaged his phone, and this even as our reporter appealed to the angry mob to calm down. He very easily could have been lynched. An FIR has been lodged against 7 accused for illegal slaughter, but no action, shockingly, ladies and gentlemen, no action has been taken so far for attack on our reporter.
क्यों मार रहा है? क्यों मार रहा है? अरे मार क्यों रहा है? क्यों मार रहा है? पत्थर क्यों मार रहे हैं ये लोग? ऐसा क्या हो रहा है? ऐसा क्या हो रहा है? सर आपके सामने, पुलिस के सामने ऐसा हो रहा है? ये क्या कर रहे हैं? ये तो जान से मार देते हमें। Currently in Kodipalya, Ramnagar district in Karnataka. Behind us, over there, is an illegal slaughterhouse where approximately 180 calves to 200 calves are cut, slaughtered openly every day illegally. They are brought here illegally, they are slaughtered illegally, they are sold illegally. Today we came here from office. I have been here to come and understand what is happening. We came here with the police and still I was mobbed and attacked by the goons which run this illegal slaughterhouse. Clothes have been torn, scratched, bruised, pelted with stones, abused and threatened. What is happening?
The scary part about that video is Shivan the police was there. This was part of a raid that took place. Shivan escaped by the skin of his teeth. He very easily could have been lynched. He very easily could have suffered major bodily harm. It is a terrifying video, but he had the presence of mind to put this on camera, to get the entire attack on him filmed so that faces can be put to names. 7 people have been booked. Shivan, just take us in detail through what happened. The video speaks for itself, but talk us through these pictures. How did this begin and how did it erupt in this manner?
Shiv, what you can see is the attack. I'll tell you the details before this attack because they were as gory. We had information, rather I was told that आप यहाँ पे आए हुए हैं. I was there in Bangalore with my wife and somebody known in the family had, they said it's a known thing. Everybody knows about this place where calves are slaughtered in Kodipalya, Kudur, Ramnagar district near Bangalore. They said it's a known thing. If you're here, maybe if you show your badge, the police might accompany you and they may come to the spot because nobody else has actually offered any sort of protection, even if they try to flag this activity which is happening openly in this inside this village. Mind you, this is actually a walled village. You can't even enter because one day before this attack, in the evening, again we were there, I was also there, and we had recording of calves inside that whole area, openly roaming around over there. We went to the police at that time itself and we asked them that you please come with us. There are calves over there, we know, and we can hear calves shouting over there. We can hear slaughtering which is happening over there. So if you can come and we can at least investigate and at least retrieve the calves. If there's nothing wrong with it, then we'll forget it. If there's something wrong with it, at least we can check. Now, at night, we were told that there are only 2 police officials inside the police station, so we cannot accompany you. They said, you please come in the morning. We tried our best, but nothing happened. Then we went back the next day in the morning. When we went, 2 officials were given to us as protection. Now, I can't understand the difference. A night before also, there were just 2 people. The night after, there was just 2 people. The difference was the time gap in the middle.
Yes.
Then we finally reached the spot, and we found that the entry to the plot was already blocked. We went in little deeper into the plot. It was just a plot. I'm saying we're calling it a slaughterhouse, but there was no building, no construction, nothing. It was just a shed, open shed, inside which all this happens. I immediately traced blood stains all over the ground. There was a horrid stench that in itself gives it away.
Yes.
Horrid stench. Ropes cut up over there. Horns, which I could see, bones lying over there. There was a 5-foot deep a well, which sort of thing made over there, dug up over there, a hole which was filled with intestines and bile, wastes of these calves, and there were pools of blood. Pools, I'm telling you, pools of blood spilling all over the place and stinking up the place like anything. We went all across this farm, this plot, and I could not trace even one calf. And that obviously told me why we were asked to come the next day in the morning. But anyways, we went through the whole place, and finally I said, okay, no, we need to intensify our search. We need to find out where these calves have gone, because there were plenty the night before. What we found after that was most heart-wrenching for me. 10 to 20-day-old calves, days. 10 to 20-day-old calves, newborn calves, which were actually their feet, the hind legs were tied to their mouths. So they were actually like this, and they were thrown inside bushes and hidden underneath low-lying trees. We found 1, followed by 2, 3, 4. It went on to 71 calves, Shiv. 71 calves hidden like this all over the place. After that, obviously, I was filming the entire thing, thankfully, and in the distance, I noticed that a mob is gathering outside. So I thought maybe these are the people who are running this place, or probably they're concerned about this place, or maybe they're happy that the police have come. I wanted to know why they're gathering there. So I went up straight to them and I asked them, "ये क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? ये तो काफ्स कट रहे हैं यहाँ पे, आप क्या करें?" They said, "काफ कट रहा है तो हम क्या करें? ये हमारा इलाका है." What do you mean हमारा इलाका है? Who are you to tell me हमारा इलाका है? I am an Indian, you're an Indian, we are in India. What is हमारा इलाका and who are you? He told me हमारा इलाका, and within seconds of that is what you're seeing as the visual, where stones are being pelted, abuses, punches. There was a knife also. Thankfully, only I was wearing a track pant at the time, so only that got cut off from the lower part of my leg. And after that, the stones came in, and the life threats which followed after that, some bit of it is captured, some bit of it is not. The cops were right there. And all I could ask them was that, "Yahan kya ho raha hai?
Yes.
Why are you so? What is this whole? Why are you so insecure? If somebody's come and nothing wrong is happening, why are you hitting me?"
I want to get a reaction from the opposition. We're trying to get the Congress and the JDS also on the phone line, not to politicize, but to ask what is going on. What were the police so scared of? Why couldn't they defend against this rampaging mob, which so easily could have damaged the police? It could have easily killed or injured our reporter who was revealing and exposing an illegal slaughter operation of some kind in Kodipalya village. Vivek Reddy of the BJP is with me. We will also have the Congress and the JDS hopefully in just a moment. Vivek, 7 people have apparently been booked for this illegal slaughter operation in Kodipalya village. Nobody has been booked, Vivek. Nobody has been booked for the attack and the death threats against our reporter. He's filmed the whole thing. The entire thing is on camera. Your reactions, Vivek?
Shiv, there are several perspectives to this, but the whole thing smacks of a very sordid state of affairs in the state of Karnataka. Let us not politicize, as you say. But look at what the police are doing. People who are in charge of law and order, why can't they carry out their business and, give security and bring the people to book? If they can't do this fundamental service to any glaring instance of criminality, then I don't think these people should ever be there. That's the sadness. What I'm asking you is, Shiv, if a reporter from India today does not get justice, who else will get justice in Karnataka? And what are the police doing? Just watching all this? Is this a tamasha? Is this a circus? This is not some political parade. This is criminality. And there is nobody to be accountable. The police care a damn. There is no immediate action. If it was any other country or if it was any other state, immediately they would have hung up these people and brought them to book.
Yes.
At least that has not happened. And this is the Chief Minister's constituency in Ramnagara. And if in the Chief Minister's constituency there is no law and order, and just because of politics, just because of various things, various political issues, they want to hush up this case, it's a very sad story to tell. I don't think this is the sort of law and order that we expect from this country and from these people. Absolutely not.
Vivek, stay with me. I just want to read out, an operational part of the report that has been filed by Shivan Chanana, which is on the India Today website as well, and it's going viral online. It says an FIR has been lodged against 7 accused identified as Ghazi Pir, Khasi, Syed, Mubarak Khan, Noor, Imtiaz and Tabriz, all hailing from the Ramnagar district. The Kudur police station under IPC sections 428 and 429, which is mischief by killing or maiming an animal. But there has been no FIR registered for the attack and the death threats and the physical attack on our reporter. I want to bring in India Today's Nolan Pinto, our Bengaluru correspondent, for more on this. Nolan, what is the police saying? I mean, this was an attack on the police and India Today's reporter. These 7 people have been booked. Have any arrests been made? And what about the physical attack on our reporter for, being part of this exercise in exposing this meat mafia?
Well, Shiv, first of all, kudos to Shivam, because that is extremely dangerous, what really happened over there. And he actually showed a lot of guts in going there. Now, we tried and contacted the Ramnagaram SP. This is what he actually said. He said that an FIR has been registered based on the complaint received. The slaughterhouse has been closed. 30 cows have been rescued by the police and few people are absconding. And an investigation is currently underway. Now, this is exactly what the Ramnagara SP has stated. He says that the FIR has been registered based on the complaint. Now, again, we're not too sure. Is it based on the complaint like what Shivam stated, that these people attacked them? Or is it on the basis of the assault? Because nowhere are the police talking about the assault on an India Today reporter, Shiv.
So they're not talking about the assault on the India Today reporter. He has suffered physical injuries. His clothes were torn. His phone was damaged. He was pushed and shoved and given death threats, asking him to get out of there or face murderous consequences. Shivan, how is this going to be followed up now? Because the police so far has booked 7 people. It has not arrested anyone. That slaughterhouse has been shut down. What do you think is going to happen? Are they going to take any action at all? Are you in touch with them?
Shiv, we can only hope it's going to be shut down, because honestly telling you, this is I have enough experience of such raids which have happened in the past, not just in Karnataka. It goes back to the same thing very, very soon. You can have a raid. Something very similar had happened in Ranchi, Jharkhand, Turanda, where 350 animals were rescued from godowns and people's homes just before Eid last year. And these animals were actually rescued, and within 6 months there was slaughtering happening over there, and you can't enter there. If you have a death wish, then you can definitely enter there. I had gone there personally, and there was pelting of stones which happened very, very fast. These are actually mini Pakistans which have formed, and you can't enter. Like a normal Indian can't enter Pakistan, there are mini Pakistans inside India where you can't enter.
This is scary stuff.
This place is going to become like this very soon. As of now, Shiv, I just want to add this. JJ Nagar police station limits right now Kodipalya. This is happening in Bangalore. There is a mob of about 500 people. I've just got information right now, and there are camels which have been brought there for slaughter, and 100 cattle which have been stored inside a godown. This is happening right now. This is in Bangalore.
Vivek Reddy, if you're still with me, what is this? Is this appeasement? People have been booked, but nobody has been arrested just yet. What is going on? Apparently, this may be happening in Bengaluru as well. Those reports are yet to be confirmed. But, the pictures that our reporter has exposed shows the police doing nothing at all. What is the follow-up action, Vivek?
I think it's a mixture of appeasement and absolute indifference on the part of the government. Merely because certain sections of people have voted, it doesn't mean that we have to promote criminality. It doesn't mean that we have to accept pelting of stones. It doesn't mean that anybody trying to set right this criminality has to face the brunt of a mob. That is setting a very wrong example, Shiv. And that's a sad thing. The Karnataka government, even under previous Siddaramaiah government also, was prone to take such stand that wherever there was these criminal actions, wherever there were these murderous onslaughts, outrages, they just sat upon it and did nothing. And this is what Kumaraswamy is doing. Is this the law and order that we expect in the state of Karnataka? That's the sad thing here. And I feel, Shiv, that unless and until, irrespective of whom you belong to, what you are, where you are from, what is the sort of criminality that you're doing, unless and until the law and order is set apart from politics and offenders are brought to book, there will be no fears. As your correspondent said, how do you tackle this? You know, this is very scary. It is very frightening. And the long arm of the law is not able to reach them.
This is
frightened.
Yes, a message has not been sent out. A message has not been sent out. You know, people have been booked, no arrests have been made, no follow-up action, no alacrity. Why hasn't alacrity been shown at a time when a message needs to be sent out that people cannot threaten and physically assault anyone they choose and say this is our ilaka and get the hell out of here, and how dare you come here and tell us what to do even if it's illegal. This is the kind of brazenness that takes place in parts of this country, and India Today's Shivan has only exposed that. Vivek Reddy represents the BJP. We've been trying. I can tell you our assignment desk is trying to reach out to the Congress and the JDS who currently rule Karnataka. They've refused to come on record about this issue for the moment, but we did speak to some experts earlier when we broke this story. Listen into these reactions.
This is hardly surprising because this kind of smuggling and illegal slaughter is happening all across India, and it is going unreported. I'm very glad that your team went and actually had a first-hand experience of this kind of violence and illegal activity that is going on. So what you have seen today yourself is what is happening to animals all over India. They are trucked illegally between states, which is illegal, where 4 are allowed to be taken in a truck. At least 50 to 60 cattle are loaded. They are taken to these illegal slaughterhouses. Little calves from dairies, all the male calves, the calves that you have seen, will be male calves. They are taken from dairies, separated from their mothers almost at birth, and taken to illegal slaughterhouses for killing. And their meat is sold, their skin is sold for leather, their blood is taken by the pharma industry. It is an entire whole group of industries that functions on this illegal slaughter.
Oh yeah, in fact, I would say that this is the situation in most of the slaughterhouses across India. The Supreme Court of India in 2017 February passed a judgment in a case where PETA was also a party, and they very categorically said that all the places which any place where the slaughter is taking place has to be registered. No place without a stunning facility can operate to be a slaughterhouse. And in fact, if you see in most of the slaughterhouses, so-called slaughterhouses in the country, even the best ones, none of them have a facility of stunning, which is the basic mandatory requirement for every slaughterhouse to exist in the country. So this is a situation which is almost everywhere in the country. The state governments have been written about it. The Supreme Court sent a full compendium of laws to the state governments, to the Chief Secretary, but I don't think that's being implemented at all on ground.
Illegal slaughterhouse has been going on in the state of Karnataka, and during the 5 years of Congress regime, in fact, it has been strengthened for various political reasons. These slaughterhouses are there in Karnataka.
Anamika Shukla, one of India's best-known animal rights activists, joins us on the phone line. Ms. Shukla, thanks for speaking to India Today as we, bring out this video that you've had a chance to react to before as well. But what steps need to be taken? Isn't this shocking? I mean, people like you, madam, have spoken about this sort of thing for years. Now it's caught on camera, the kind of fearlessness, absolute criminal fearlessness that the people indulging in this sort of thing actually enjoy, and no action has been taken against them so far.
Yes, absolutely. And yes, there is a feeling of vindication that India can finally see what is going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
For many years, like you said, we've been talking about it, but nobody seems to understand or corroborate what we know to be true. Cattle smuggling is carrying on full scale. It happens at night. Trucks of cattle are taken between states, which is illegal.
Yes.
They cross the state lines under cover of darkness, under tarpaulins. They go to illegal slaughterhouses, which are very well known to the local administration and to the local police, because these slaughterhouses don't change. They're the same points in the same places, and they exist with the connivance and the collusion of the authorities.
Yes.
The cattle are taken there. They are thrown off trucks. Their backs are broken. They some are dead on arrival. Some are half dead. They're all in terrible condition. They're crushed under the weight of each other, piled 60 to a truck. And they arrive there. They are killed with rusty blades. Their necks are sawed off. Sometimes it's by children. And what I say is that in a country that tolerates violence to animals, we will have violence throughout society.
Yes.
It's not just about animals, which is what we need to realize. It was Mahatma Gandhi who said that the civilization of a nation can be judged by the way it treats its animals. And this is so true. When we tolerate cruelty to animals, we create the atmosphere for cruelty to humans as well. So it's really important. It's really important to take this seriously, to act upon it, to enforce the animal protection laws that we have been given so strongly. We have the strongest set of animal protection laws in the world. We just need to enforce them.
Anamika Shukla, thank you very much. Animal protection laws need to be enforced. We have strong laws, but this video has revealed how sometimes the law doesn't matter in certain parts of the country. Attacks, abuse, death threats by a mafia so entrenched and so connected with local administrations, governments, what have you, has revealed just how scary and how deep-rooted this menace in this country really is. I want to thank Anamika Shukla, Vivek Reddy, Nolan Pinto and Shivan Chanana. Don't forget that name. That's the reporter who underwent this harrowing, scary experience in the Kodipalya village. It happens to be the district of the Chief Minister in Karnataka.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.